Hello and welcome to the 15th Annual Evansville Open, presented by Westside Discs, Hyzer Productions. This is round one front nine coverage for Woodmere Disc Golf Course in Evansville. On feature card, we've got Matt Kern, Paul Oman, Dutch Napier, Danny Clevenger. Of the 14 previous iterations of the Evansville Open, we have 9 of the past champions represented on this feature card. Hole 1, par 3, 269 feet. Just a straight shot. Trails off to the right to the basket. There is an OB line to the left between hole 18 and hole 1, just to try to force folks to stay in their lane. Matt's up first. Matt won the Evansville Open in 2012, 2015, and 2017. Going the backhand route here. Yeah, pretty good result.
Turned it over a little, but he stayed out of the rough over there.
Paul also going backhand. You can just see the leaves moving. Wind will pick up later in the round for sure.
Smooth turnover. Whoops.
Yeah, a little kick. Be a scramble. Dutch lining up a forehand. Not sure what he's throwing here. It's not his putter.
No, he's probably going to go something a little stable.
Oh, just in on the right. That'll be tough. Danny going backhand. Oh, kicking out towards the OB line, but he's safe.
Snuck it in there.
Scramble time.
Scooting it up there.
Yeah.
I'll have a tester.
Not bad. See, that tree's been hit quite a bit.
It's my favorite tree.
There's Dutch. Just
It's also my favorite putter line.
scramble out. See, he's looking at trying to get it to pan out, stall. Caught a tree.
That's so good when those things work out.
Uh-huh. Birdie look here. Just caught that tree. Yeah. That's tough on a backhand putt. Danny to save his par. Got an open look.
Right off the top. Oof.
Stayed out of the junk. Should be all right back there. Paul looking at his par. Got it.
Right on the pole.
Yeah, good save. Paul took this down in 2013, 2016, 2019, and 2020. Dutch won the second Evansville Open in 2009 and won it again in 2018. Good par putt there, good scramble, good par save. Hole 1 was the toughest hole on the front 9 in the MPO field. Played .19 strokes over par. Not too tough, but Definitely played over par.
It's tougher than it looks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's pretty impressive.
Doesn't really ease you into the round like a lot of hole ones do. Hole 2, par 3, 185 feet. Got a forehand route, got a backhand route.
That third tree is the one to beat. Oh, speaking of the one to beat,
Yeah.
the Prez down at the BG Open, just living his best life. Old Danny.
Danny's had a lot of really good finishes over the years in the Evansville Open.
But you're trying to beat that third tree down there, but not go long.
That's a little bit left.
Just inside. You can squeak
Yeah.
through there, but it gives you a look. This is a local ace line. Throw it low with something stable and hope you skip and flare into it. Nope. Velcro.
Like a fairway driver.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen just overstable on the angle, let skip and go.
Yep.
Logan Marshall, Tuesday doubles.
Dutch has got his putter. You see Dutch throw this a lot off the tee on shorter holes.
Want to be good? Learn to throw a putter.
Mm-hmm. Danny also going backhand. Look at the beard. Look at the glasses.
Fire on his face.
Right through the gap. Pushed a little far. Should be alright. Matt here with his birdie look. Got it.
In it.
Just over the front edge. No chains.
When you're that good, you don't need chains.
No. See 18 tee pad over there in the background. That's a great putt.
All the chains. And the pole.
Good bounce back. Back to even par.
Always feels good when you go from bogey to birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not that bogeying feels good, but it's a good follow-up.
Most of us go the other direction. The amateur bounce back. Paul for his birdie.
And the old drop in. Here you
Dutch
go.
for his birdie. Good card. Moving on to hole 3, par 3. They're all par 3s. I'm just going to stop saying that. 399 feet. Tight OB line to the right. Big tree in the way. Other big trees in the way. Lots of trees in the way. Kern just got really tall. Looks like he might have tried to go around the tree, got caught up in it. Paul going backhand, looking high, trying to go over. He does. Maybe a little early. This is a crush no matter what's going on. Dutch looking at the wind. It's usually down and off the left this time of year, coming out of the west to the southwest, so that's pretty common. This tree seems to get bigger every year. I know it does, but every time the leaves grow in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Just get out here and play it in the wintertime, and it's not any smaller. You just feel like you can get through it. You
Or-
can't.
We're just gonna have to get used to that. They got some more trees growing in the
Oh,
way
yeah.
too.
They just keep planting them.
Yep.
What they're thinking.
I guess we need oxygen.
Aye.
A little overrated, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah. Danny's going up that inside route. A little low, but that's actually really good.
He'll have a long look. Kern from a knee. Anytime I gotta get on my knees, it hurts. Just the thought of it.
Got a gap. Out, low out of the hand. Right there in that tall grass. Dutch, if you get in here, you can have a better look than out there where the other guys are. Yeah. Circle 2.
And if
That
you're
was-
known as a good putter, you got a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. We filmed Dutch at other tournaments, and we usually end up doing a highlight reel just of Dutch's putts. I mean, he really drains some putts from downtown. He's fun to watch.
See him all the time in the putting competitions. He's all right. He's all right.
I remember one year up in Princeton, Gibson County Challenge, doing the putting competition, and I went up there and he introduced himself, and I already knew who he was, and I just laughed. You gotta be kidding me! I gotta putt against this guy.
He's a good dude.
Yeah,
Speaking of good dudes,
always fun to have on the card.
Paul.
Yeah. Danny saving the par. Paul saving his par. Kern for his 4. Yep. Dropping back to even. Dutch had the birdie. Moving on, hole 4, 352 feet. There's a Mando to the left. It's always interesting to see how folks approach this hole. And especially good to watch the pros play it.
Oh yeah, I'm watching this and hopefully gonna learn something. I've played with Paul, so familiar with his shot, and I've tried it several times. It seems to be my best route.
Dutch going forehand here. Yeah, gets through the gap. He's at the base of the hill. Take that on this hole every time.
He's happy.
Oh yeah.
I believe this is his rock 3, if I recall correctly.
Through the gap, still turning.
Chasing Steven.
Yep. He's past it. Yeah.
He's pretty good at that shot.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh,
Squeaky.
wow.
Stay up there.
That's
Yeah.
a great shot.
One was tougher than this one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know. One being the toughest hole is just like, I don't know. It's hard to believe. I play this a lot. Ooh, that would have been nice.
And he gets a
Oh.
double tree kick. He's at the base of the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, good result.
If nothing else.
With that tree hit, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, even just at the bottom of the hill, I'm usually happy. I'm like, yeah, it's a play. It's good.
He's checking to see whether he's outside the circle.
Good run. See if he can take advantage of some luck. Good fortune.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well done.
I mean, it's Dutch. Yeah. Good putt. Good two.
I wonder if he was smiling. Haha, put me right here. I got this.
Don't see a lot of putts from back here for birdie.
No.
There you go.
Well done. This is the more common placement for the birdie.
Uh-huh. Good too. Matt to clean up his par. Moving on to hole 5. 344 feet. Get out of the gap. Plays a lot longer than 344. Feels a lot more like 400.
It's a lot of uphill and a lot of hyzer.
Yeah, you want to stay in if you can, just so that you don't have, if you get too far out to the right, you're never going to have a chance to birdie it. But if you stay in to the left and you get caught up, obviously you don't want that. You see that tree there, and that's a good, if you could get between that inside gap, but that's not the goal, but if you can do that, you might be able to get close enough to have a comfortable birdie putt. There aren't very many comfortable birdie putts on this hole.
No, not at all. That's pretty wide. We gotta look.
Yeah, that's crushed.
This is another hole that surprises me. It wasn't as hard as one.
If you're just starting out, this is an example of one of the holes why you shouldn't start and learn how to play at Woodmere.
I think that
It's not a real
personally,
not a beginner-friendly hole.
I love Woodmere, but I do agree. I usually have my daughter go to the top of the hill, but she's gotten better about hitting the gap. Just miss right.
When I started playing, folks that got me into it said, "No, I don't play Woodmere yet. You're not ready for it." There's some open holes, but it's a challenge for sure. That was a good upshot. Dutch giving it a chance.
Get it. Oh.
Now
Yeah.
that's what's rare, is giving it a chance and not going down the hill.
Yeah, that's death. Like, it's only like a foot and a half, and then you're down the hill.
Yeah, I mean, you could be at circle's edge and you don't want to run this.
And there you go.
Because that's what happens.
Oh, that might be fair. I might have rolled up and stayed up on that portion.
Paul with his look at birdie.
Decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it. Good putt. See if he gives
And
the basket some love. Rude.
that is the only birdie in the entire field on hole 5.
That's a rough hole. It's a lot harder when you're not a pro.
Yeah, for sure. Matt there, he stopped about halfway down the slope, so was able to save his par. Everybody else saving their pars. Yeah. Paul with the only birdie. Hole 6, 312 feet. Got a mando tree on the left. Wind's helping today. It's in, but it's off the right, so maybe helping.
The noise of the Lloyd, the wind in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Ish. And buttery smooth.
Yeah. Mark. Gave it a run.
Ran.
We slowed that down. I think he's probably chain high as he went past the basket. See, the wind is picking up.
I bet you he's got some napkins in his pocket. He gave me that pro tip a couple years ago. Yep. Just restaurant napkins like McDonald's and stuff, and then you just squeeze it.
Huh.
I mean, it does take out moisture.
Interesting. Okay. I'll have a look there.
Finish.
Yeah.
Run.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell on camera how close that's going to be. But yeah,
The pedestrians of Woodmere.
it's always a good idea to have somebody on the card looking back behind you to make sure you don't throw as somebody's coming off that pedestrian bridge. It does get busy out here at times. Yep. Into that tree. Made the Mando. We'll have a scramble there.
He didn't have enough dirt to kick, so he used grass this time.
Matt just pitching up. It's a good result.
Just take your 3. Get the next one.
Yeah, I mean, if you come off that basket and catch an edge, I mean, you're not going to roll that far away, but you can have a tester putt from down there in the swale.
It's not coming. You see an air ball from old Dutch.
Danny
Working his magic.
getting the 2 under. Good bird.
Magic of the wizard.
Paul for his 2. Yeah,
There it is.
good hit. Matt cleaning up his par. Moving on, hole 7, 467 feet. This one's a crush. Most folks are really happy just to get down where that trash bag is blowing around. Get down by the sewer grates.
I like to aim for the little, I call it the candy cane, that little pipe sticking up.
Yep.
If I land there, I'm a happy dude.
Paul's got a Halo Destroyer. I asked.
Right over Steven's head. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that should be parked.
I mean, that was just
Whoa.
crushed.
Ah.
He's past it. Yeah, that look on his face tells you everything you need to know. He's surprised. You know, this is there's a downhill slope into the tee pad, and the tee pad slopes down a little bit, and then it drops off the front. And I remember watching a video with Paige Pierce talking about when she does and doesn't go full tilt on a drive, and she said if there's a drop off on the front of the tee pad, she doesn't ever throw 100%. And I always think about that when I'm throwing this hole, because you're already running downhill. And you can see Dutch. I mean, it's a pretty good step down off the front of that tee pad. And I always think about like not going full tilt off this tee pad for that reason, because I don't want to put my foot off the front of it.
Yeah, anytime I have a follow through, which isn't very often because my form is bad, but I have almost fallen off that, like kind of stumbled off. It is one of those things you gotta keep in mind.
Uh-huh.
Protect your ankles, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
You can see the OB line there.
Oh, flip.
Might be a little
Not
early
gonna
there.
flip. Just finish.
Good distance, just. I mean, he's kind of in line with it.
It's not bad. Have a long
Nah.
wood. Danny, go for it, Clevenger.
Yep. Give it a run. Give it a chance. Good run.
Right under it.
And Paul with a chance for birdie.
Look like a Sasquatch back
Got
there.
it.
Nice putt.
Big grin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good one to get, for sure. Danny sneaking in the left-hand corner there, saving his par. Mere formality there for Dutch.
Chest out walk.
Everybody's in a good mood at this point. Hole 8, 269 feet. This is another one where it's interesting to see what people do with it. We don't really have a forehand dominant player on this card, so not expecting to see anybody throw a forehand, but you certainly see a lot of that on this hole, but I don't think any of these guys are going to do that.
This is my preferred line. I think it's the best overall.
Yeah.
Unless you got some sort of elite forehand.
Yeah, just trying to take off as much of that tree as you can, getting out of the hole, and get something that'll hold the line and trust it. And then run out of the gap so you can see.
Oh yeah. Because once it goes in there, it's rough.
And he's stalling out there. Yeah.
That's a common result.
You throw two understable, you can turn it and go roller and end up in the parking lot.
I like a good neutral disc. Just kind
I
of
say
holds
that 'cause
over
I've
and gets to flat.
Done it a number of times myself.
Oh yeah, I've been in the streets.
There's that putter again.
Yeah.
That black putter.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
At least a little.
Yep. That's goals. Good line.
A little short.
Yeah.
One of my favorite holes on the course. Actually really enjoy this one.
Yeah. It's fun to throw. Good up. Easy par. Gave it a chance.
That's how you mark a disc professionally.
Maybe just inside the circle.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Easy peasy.
it's good too. Dutch gets it to 4 under. Danny to clean up his par.
Kern to stay even.
Yeah, he's just not getting any. He's not getting any easy birdie looks so far.
No. Good thing though is he's not letting it hurt him.
Oh no,
And no bogeys, so there's plenty more to get play.
Moving on to hole 9, 243 feet out over the parking lot. Parking lot is out of bounds, but you can use the pavement. There's the groundhog. Yeah. He's
Old
all over
Todd.
the place.
Todd just out there running around.
Did a good job of blocking off the parking lot today.
I think I did that, actually.
Good
I
job.
learned, yeah, I learned I'm not very competent at it. So they're just running it, and then it's just laying on the ground, which is the bottom run. So the top run was the partial fix.
Dutch going wide.
Watch out for the sign. Skip up.
Yeah,
Chasing Todd.
good result. Yeah, there's those branches in front. I keep thinking that there should be a line in from the top, and there's just not. There's just too much up there.
Yeah, I
You gotta
think
go in the bottom.
this is your route if you're trying to get there.
Yep,
Like
there you
get
go.
in there, yep.
Parked.
There's a small sneaky gap, but I mean, this is the higher percentage right here.
That's why these guys are on featured card.
We're doing commentary. No.
There are the wide gaps. There's the
There it is.
there's the skip off the parking lot. So he'll be the only one putting from that side of the basket.
Kern's
It
just
looks
playing.
like he's got branch trouble, but he doesn't. Those are not as low hanging as they look to be. But just out the left side, but he stays there on the slope. It's not uncommon to see somebody kick off that basket, get up on a lip, and roll right back down into the parking lot.
Oof. Yeah,
Kern with the 2. That's a good birdie.
there he is.
Got it under par for the round.
Oh.
Dutch also off the left side, but keeps it close.
Must be a Kentucky thing. Him and Danny did that.
Might hear about that at the next border battle.
Yep, yep. If you move to Indiana, that won't be a problem.
Paul, easy 2. Gets it to 6 under. 6 under through the front 9.
Mark the disc, place the toe, put it in the basket. Next
Again, he
hole.
stays at 2 under. Dutch for his par to stay at 4 down, which he does.
Biggest gopher hole I've seen out here.
There we go. There's the front 9. So Paul 6 under, Dutch 4 under, Danny 2 under, and Matt at 1 under. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell icon, and join us for the back 9 coverage.